want y'all to look at verse 8, 55 verse 8, and I'm going to read number 9 as well. But it says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, said the Lord. No, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. And verse 9 it says, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Now, Brother Will told you that I was a student, and before I got saved, it was kind of like I was lost, I had nothing to do with God. I had nothing to, think about, I never even really seen a Bible until, or like in face to face with a Bible until Brother Will, he kind of, encouraged me, like he said, to make a decision for the Lord. And I was kind of like, yeah, well, what do I know, right? I didn't know anything, but I was like, okay. And I went to options. I was behind a year in school, and the people that I was hanging out with, it was kind of like same thing every day, every week. They were kind of calling me every Friday, every Saturday. There's something going on. Let's go. And they had a lot of influence on me. And when a person doesn't know, where they're going, you try to follow. You try to follow that same path. Well, they're going this way, so let's go with them, And it was kind of like affiliation by association, you know what I mean? I never made a decision to join a gang, but it was kind of like I affiliated myself. And it's kind of weird because when you hang out with a certain group, they point you out. They're like, right away you know where he's going to be at lunch, or right away you know where he's going to sit. But I don't know. But I was a student, and then I made a decision to, just to think about it, think of the Lord in the Bible. But before I got saved, I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what to do, and like I said, I'm going to say it again, I was lost, But Brother Will, I love that dude. In his classroom, I was like, well, I'm looking forward to his class. All the other teachers too. Like, I had respect. My parents, they never took me to church. Only when my grandma was around. We went to the Catholic church, and they spoke Spanish. My grandma, she went to Spanish, and I had nothing to do with. I was kind of like, I don't want to. And then I got older, and I was like, well, I don't want to go. Like, it's my decision. Like, all I'm going to do there is just, sit down and just see everybody, line up, take that bread and, to drink that cup. And I didn't know anything about it, but I never was, like, how do I say it? I never was, like, open. Everything that I've done is kind of like, I know and there's several others know, but I can tell you for sure that it wasn't pretty well. It wasn't good. And I'll tell you that when I saw Brother Will the second time when I visited him again, it was just again like he had this attractiveness toward him. And when you make a decision, I guess, to follow God and to trust the Lord, He makes you attractive. He makes you attractive. He says, people have questions and they're going to be like, well, let's ask him. I've had several friends do that. Not everybody, but they're like, let's ask him. But he knew what I needed. He knew I was lost. And I just thank God that he did, take the time, like 100, maybe 100 other students. Who knows the number, but God knows. And also, when we're discussing, there's a purpose for everybody here. That philosophy that we had there, there's a purpose for everybody. And, there's a purpose. There was no mistake that I was born.
Amen.
Amen. And I was born, with a heart murmur. I had 3 holes in my heart. And And my mom, she was like, she was kind of in denial when I was born, and she was like, they wanted to operate me right then when I was born. Open heart surgery. She said no. After 1 year, she's like, okay. I started picking up balls and, trying to play, standing up, and she was really worried. She was really worried because now I'm getting older, I want to lift things, I want to, run, I want to play. So she's like, okay, well, we need to get this fixed because it's going to affect me. So they repaired 2 holes, and then I wasn't getting any better. I was on medication, and then they repaired the other one. They found the 3rd one, and I was good. I left the hospital a week later with no medication, and she knew that it was good. And one statement I just want to make. I had a video. My father had a video because he liked to record, and when my mom was carrying me, my dad was like, he's going to be a king. He's going to be a king. Well, of course, I don't have a throne, I don't have nothing, but you know what, it's not really the title, it's how you present yourself. I really, when I got saved, I didn't know what to think. I made that decision. I was crying, I was like, well, what do I do now? I was still kind of lost. But you know what? Y'all didn't leave me. Brother Will didn't leave me, nobody left me. And most of all, God didn't leave me at all. Amen. Because this church, it brought me up to really search myself. And the Spirit of God is just amazing because time after time I would do the things that I've done before. But then you know what? I was like, I got saved, and I was like, I thought it was okay to continue the way I was for a little while. But you know what? I felt the conviction in my heart.
Amen.
I really did, because before I got saved, even a little after I got saved, I used to smoke. After 10 years that I smoked, 10 years, that's crazy. I'm 19 right now, and you can almost count the years or go backwards. Probably, I can't be for sure, probably when I was 8 or 9, that's all. And you know what? The sad part about it, which I really don't hold a grudge or anything, it was my loved ones who got me into it.
Wow.
So, influence is there. It's always there. You know what I mean? The power of influence, it's not good. So boom, boom, boom. But I went to church before. I went to a Sunday school when I was a little boy. I'll tell you that story. I went to Sunday school, but you know what, Pastor Will? When I was in the Sunday school that I went to, I guess the Sunday school teacher, he'd give out dollars to the kids. I didn't understand what that was. I saw a kid get $1, and I was like, what are they doing? I thought, all churches give dollars, you know what I mean? It was crazy, but you know what, I went with my buddies, that, my buddies, my little boy, the type of people that I was hanging out with, we weren't up to no good. Just real quick, when I was in the thing, we tagged up that wall on the church.